comes down to Roach. His left footer is a good one into the wind up towards half forward. Muir in front. A great mark to Craig Davis, who plays on quickly, gets it to Carlson. If Collingwood score here, it could be vital. Carlson kicks for goal. It's a beautiful kick. Magnificent goal by Carlson.
He's got it up the goals. He can give it across with a long hand pass. Easy as you like. Running into Stewart. Gets the goal.
Leigh Carlson at left half forward for Collingwood. He's got a breeze right across him from there, blowing a gale force. Difficult kick for goal. Hasn't. Waitman there for Richmond. Caught. Robbed of the ball by Banks. The three was going to be paid. The umpire told Banks to play on. Banks gets around Leigh. Beautifully gets around another player, Kane. The kick holds up in the breeze. Wearmouth is there. Comes off the hands to Waitman. Taken by Hanbury. Ducks a high tackle of Welsh. Goes out to Carlson. From half forward flank, he drives it to full forward. Kink is there. He's letting it go.
From Waitman, this time up towards centre half forward. Ireland was there. Picken. Peter Moore. And the way he goes, he played a magnificent first half, no doubt about it. Last year's Brownlow medalist was in fine fettle. Tony Shaw. Back to Banks on centre wing. Well played by the Collingwood forward. Looking for Renee Kink, who's had a dirty afternoon. So too has Alan Edwards. Alan Edwards from a long way out will look for a hand pass to Carlson. Carlson can light up the goals from 20 metres out, and that looks pretty good. So Collingwood back in business here at the MCG, and the scores on Sevens Big League. Richmond 8-14, 62. Collingwood 7-18, 60 points.
Away from Collins that time by Carlson. Going after Stempen, he goes down. Kicked off the ground by Carlson. The second time. There's a chance now for Davis. A hand pass over to Tony Shaw. A snap for goal. Won't make the distance. Jimmy just the back.
Banks trying to do too much, is he? Across to Carlson, and Carlson long booted towards full forward to Brewer, but Terry Danaher's got his measure, punched away from him, down the ground. Tony Shaw to Ray Shaw, and it's a goal.
Carlson coming up for kick number 7. Towards centre.
After 6 minutes of play in the big match at Cardinia Park. Johnson in ruck, but Blake beats him, but sharked by Carlson. A couple of players being upended up there, picked up by Brewer, has a quick look at nobody home, it might bounce through if it breaks the other way, or it broke the wrong way. Davis loses his footing, tries to recover. Good defensive play by Geelong. Davis recovers eventually, an open goal, he fires, and it's a goal to Davis, a magnificent piece of individual play. Shaw's looking for the mark, but he certainly didn't control it long enough. Davidson's kick to Davis, punched off beautifully, down to Carlson. A long kick by Carlson. Up goes Young. Young's plucked it in beautifully. Davidson almost a throw. It has been deemed a throw as Jeff Berry was going past. And the free kick to Ray Byrne of Collingwood. Byrne's kick, a bit of a wobbly one, up towards full forward. Cordy goes up. Olsen gets a push. Scooped out of the pack. Picked up beautifully by Barham. That was a classical pick up by Barham. Young behind the pack. David Young punched away. Carlson. Oh, that's a very good goal by Carlson. Touched. Jennings said he touched it off the boot. Clawing with the field umpire to let the goal umpire know that it's been deemed a goal to the Magpies. A good snap by Carlson, and that's Collingwood's 5th goal.
Get in there. Up to Moore and Dench again having a great battle. There's Sutton going with a big punch. Here's the danger man. Carlson a snap for goal. Another one. That's goal number 4 for Carlson.
There's a Dench and Barham. Down it comes. Barham again, across it goes towards Carlson. Carlson fumbles, still has time to recover and kicks it back towards an open goal. And he has put it through.
Short pass. In front and marking it well, Andy Ireland. No 15-metre penalty. Andy Ireland is on the half-back flank. Will kick it up towards the centre wing position. Looking for a Collingwood players, find him. Craig Davis plays on quickly. Drives it up towards the centre half-forward position. Moore is at the back. Bundled out of position. A chance, could be a Collingwood free kick. No, says the umpire. Carlson again. How's he going? Again, Carlson. 3 goals.
It looked like it, picked up by Greg, should take a free kick from a very... Oh, what a shocking decision. Out it goes to Carlson. Carlson downfield and Moore and Dench. Dench spoils him brilliantly. Kick the goal. The redoubtable Renee Ferdinand Kink came in with these 100 kilograms and kicks a goal with with the ball in mid-air, just off the ground.
Final quarter from the Melbourne Cricket Ground of the elimination final between North Melbourne and Collingwood. Collingwood holding a slight lead after Leigh Carlson kicked 4 beautiful goals during the third quarter. As the ball has bounced, it's Dempsey and Moore. Peter Moore winning out. He's just about best on the ground so far in the match, but the last quarter could count. Call fly for it down there. No mark paid by the umpire. Magro again tries to get it clear. Barham back to Shaw, and away go Collingwood again.
And Shaw gets it out wide to Cast. He's got the mark. 27 minutes gone of this last quarter, and the Magpies lead by 11 points. Can North Melbourne get back? The kick by Carlson falls a bit.
Harms now towards centre-half back. McClure is there. Harms is playing very well. Down to Carlson. Carlson to centre-half forward. Half volley drop. Yes, taken by Woolnow. He dived into that. Mike Woolnow about 55 metres out from goal. Blues lead by 5 points. A big crowd for the first semi-final. Woolnow's kick, a long one. Oh, it's got tons on it. It's a goal, and magnificent goal by Michael Woolnow.
And come the tall timber once again. Moore got there first. Kink, oh, strong, tough. Took the tackle too high against Buckley and takes the free kick as the man Mountain. And there's a 15-metre penalty. And the power that he can put that 90 kilograms behind will boot it down to the full forward zone. Doole's in front positions. Southby missed what he might have taken. Here's a chance now for Carlson. Dropped it. Doole clever. He's paying a push. He's paying a push. And the free kick goes to Phil Carlson. I thought there was a chance it was there. The tackle was a bad one because it was a push, because Carlson looked as if he should have been penalised for holding the ball or dropping it. Nevertheless, there's the free to Phil Carlson, who kicked 4 goals last week. Leigh Carlson kicks and does it very nicely with that trusty left foot.
Away goes Turner again. Carlson beats him. Well tackled. Push. Free kick to Carlson. He hasn't taken the honours too often against Turner today, who's been one of the very best men on the ground. Only the 5th kick to Leigh Carlson. Dangerous hand pass to Moore. Oh, but he shrugs off the tackle from Floyd well, and away he goes. Long kick from the centre of the ground. Over half forward. Nankervis up.
Attendance today is 75,526, a record for a preliminary final. Knocked down by Peter Moore to Stewart and turn on to Carlson. The Magpies need a goal here after Geelong have got 2 to open hostilities in the final term. Tony Shaw gives it to Wearmouth. This could be the one they need. Wearmouth from 15 metres out has put it through for a goal to the Maggies. Collingwood come back 3 goals to Ronnie Wearmouth. And Collingwood now 13-10, 88 Geelong, 11-8, 74.
Right, finally coming in now is a hand pass coming out for Nankervis. The ball back down a mark to Billy Picken at centre-half back.
Bill Picken, Collingwood centre-half back, who's had a relatively quiet day. And certainly a timely mark. Picken's kick marked by Byrne, who played a brilliant first half, was certainly Collingwood's best player up until that stage. Gives it to Leigh Carlson. Carlson in turn towards full forward. Oh, almost. Turner and Carlson. Turner, no, didn't take the grab on that occasion. Leigh Carlson beats him to it, and well played. Carlson towards right half forward, but only Jan Smith for Geelong is there. Craig Davis, there's the siren. Collingwood are in the grand final. Collingwood has won the preliminary final in a thriller at VFL Park.
Frank doesn't bother to use speed, kicks the ball immediately up towards the half-forward line, thumped away by Ireland, down to Olsen, and Collingwood relieve the pressure, going to the outer side of the ground and across to Carlson, and Carlson will get the free kick on the outer side of the ground and on Collingwood's half-back line.
And Wood's been taken back on the mark for 15 metres. He doesn't want to let Carlson go. Carlson immediately plays on now and kicks right up toward Craig Stewart's in there.
Towards the railway or scoreboard end, the ball thrown back into play, and Leigh and Moore 50-50 there. It found its way to Carlson, in turn to Ray Shaw with handball, and Ray Shaw from the half-back flank transfers it up towards centre wing.
Down, but the ball was picked up by Richmond, kicked down toward Rains. Rains tapped it across. They've lost the run of it. Hand pass by Collingwood to Leigh Carlson. Carlson's kicked it long with a left boot, trying to touch.
Wearmouth intercepted by Waitman. Rains, he spins out of the pack and kicks to the half-forward line, but Byrner's in the way, takes the mark and hand passes to Carlson. Carlson has a bounce as he hits centre wing position, then steadies and gets onto his left foot to kick over towards centre half forward. Morris in the middle of a pack and low and knocked it down, picked up by Olsen. Olsen onto the left foot, kicks it to the members' side.
has got the ball moving nicely up toward the half-forward line, kicked up the ground by Morris. Collingwood aren't handling the ball well. Carlson takes it nicely.
Short kick that was tackled strongly by Rains, and the free kick is going to go further upfield to Carlson for a penalty free kick against Rains for knocking short of the ground after he kicked the ball. At centre wing, and it's Carlson kicking in towards centre half forward.
Great stuff, but Leigh took that ball out then. It was a bad bounce, and it was very easy for them to move the ball around, but they are looking really good. And one wonders whether this great grand final we anticipated is going to come off. The kick in, it comes right down toward Young. Young hand passes the ball back to Carlson. Carlson at the centre half back position, kicks long.
Smith takes the mark and drives it up towards centre half forward. The big men fly there, and literally they flew. It came to Ireland. Ireland got a hand pass out to Morris, and Morris kicks to Carlson. Carlson marks centre wing on the member side of the ground. It's 20 minutes into the second term, and it's 10-6 to 3-10 with the Tigers doing it easily. Carlson kicks to the outer side of the ground, and Woolnough saw everyone looming up on his sights there and took a courageous mark. Welch was the player that loomed up, and Woolnough's got enough in him to get up and say, cop that. He's coming up towards the centre half forward spot. He drops it into the centre half forward, bumps anyone aside, picks it up and hand passes out to give Rawlings a chance to use his speed, but it went to Carlson. Carlson picks up on the half forward line for Collingwood on the member side, kicks into the forward. He doesn't get a decisive knockdown. It's gone into one or two players there. It flipped out, coming out towards Shaw, but Collingwood haven't got any pace. But Carlson eventually picks up and hand passes to Davis.
And Davis is trying to use a bit of pace now. He's gone for one bounce and a hand pass to Picken. Oh, Billy Picken, can you kick it? And he has, I think. He's put it through. Well, that was all Davis who got that one. He got it over toward Billy Picken as Magro tackles him strongly. Up it goes toward full forward. Trying to take the mark was Roach. Couldn't take it. It goes to Magro, and Collingwood are out on their own if they can capitalise to Carlson.
And Carlson from the half-back flank has steered the ball in.
Turn for Richmond. Down to where they take a very clever mark by Kane. Oh, well done, Tony Shaw. He was going the same way as the ball, managed to keep it in play, then hand pass it back to Young. Young evades the tackle there. It was a bad decision there by Bill Della because he stopped the play. Incidentally, it didn't hit Young's face. It hit the ball, but Collingwood are moving the ball better now. They got it to Carlson. He's going to be pounced upon. He eludes two tackles. Well done, young Carlson. Two bounces, and so Francis Burks. And Francis takes it away for the Tigers. And with a left foot kick down there toward the centre line, going up as Rayburn to take the mark of Collingwood.
I think Collingwood have got Ricky Barham playing at full forward. In fact, I'm sure that he is up there. Anyhow, it's kicked across towards the centre of the ground, and Carlson takes the mark. There's Barham leading up there, and it's Burke on him. So Barham is playing at full forward for Collingwood. Carlson now coming in from the centre half forward spot to kick through that position up towards the goal square. Several players match.
Very nicely down there by Andy Ireland. Back toward Richmond it goes. Chipping in nicely was Carlson. Carlson over to Craig Stewart. Craig Stewart takes the mark, then falls over. Hand pass the ball over toward Tony Shaw. Tony Shaw's trying to find a teammate. Picken knocked it away from the opposition. Goes to Malthouse. Quangle, the umpire. Chance for William Outhill. Hand pass to Peter Moore is a goal. And there's 6 goals. 6 goals on the board now for Collingwood. 6 goals, 19.